glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Golden Gophers have one of the most unique on-campus stadiums in college sports. Formerly playing in the Vikings home field, now back on campus, Huntington Bank Stadium has brought that college spirit back to Minnesota. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will have the football first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Jones to throw. Oh, they're after him.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Fluff Bothwell, big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Let's see if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. RPO complete to open the drive. Breaks into the open. Ripping through the defense. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Here's a gift to Bothwell. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Mississippi State right back to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it with Bothwell. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Gophers will take their first time out. forcing an early one, 2 left for them to spend. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Taylor wants to throw. Into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this QB already in the 1st quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Tight end now in motion. Now give it to Fluff. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like, some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
It'll be 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Jones wants to throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Keeps it on first down. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice move there. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Mississippi State going up tempo. On 3rd down, here's Bothwell. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. On first down, it's Bothwell again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Run inside. It's Taylor. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the grab. It's Helms. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Gives it on the option. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jones to throw. Looking to buy time. It's complete on the right side. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working that left side now. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll start on the ground with Fluff Bothwell. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. On 3rd third down. Here's Bothwell. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Now he fields it in his own end zone. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Right back to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. On the ground with the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Jones wants to throw it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires left. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Plucks it out of the air. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Mississippi State calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Temple Owls. And it's the Nittany Lions with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Minneapolis. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to our guy.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Now on first down from the 30. got it behind the line. It's Evans. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. He's got it on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's West. He'll work his way down to the 28.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. With the catch, it's Evans. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field.
Finding some room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a lot of times on these play sheets, the offensive coordinators, man, they go, who do I want to get the ball to? How can I get him the ball? And sometimes when the space cramps down here in the red zone, how do you feature your guy? Nice job. Getting a little touch pass, getting him on the edge, letting him get some positive yards. He almost got in the end zone for the second time.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Keeps it himself. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Jones to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it again. Lost one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Looking to take a shot. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Tripped up for the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Mississippi State rings the cowbell in the red zone. Touchdown Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Grabbed behind the line, it's held. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, not much room to run. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Jones wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Rush is on him. Blasted as he lets it go. With the catch, it's Thompson. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the right. Oh, got enough space. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is well, and you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can do it.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Jones to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got him. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
What a big stop for this defense in the second half. Around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Could be an alley. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Black. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
The option look. He'll toss it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Helms. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Quarterback making checks. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the option, he keeps it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And a big deflection on 3rd down, forces a 4th down. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. To the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Jones to throw. It's complete to the left. He's into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Black. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw it again. Looking left. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And the beatdown has ensued. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just had... Or now on the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants to take the top off. Makes a grab down the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Helms. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Pressure coming. Chase to the right. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Mississippi State sideline. This has been such a positive experience. They brought this transfer wide receiver in for a reason. They needed him to go.
There he goes. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Under fire. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. This time it's complete. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The Gophers will take their first time out. Gives them a chance to put together a strategy here in the waning moments. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Quarterback making adjustments. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unleashes one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Here's a heat. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.